Happy Father's Day, Soul Tribe family. Let me put my arm rest down. How are you, everybody? Welcome to Sunday Psychic Live with Lady D on the Oracle of Delphi channel. I am your host. I'm your psychic. I'm your biatch, Lady D. How's everyone doing in the chat? Happy Father's Day for all of the daddies out there. Happy Father's Day. It is June 15th. 2025. Is it also Father's Day in the UK? I'm not sure. It is in the US. So, hi, everybody. Welcome to all those in the chat, sending all kinds of love to all those in the chat. It's good to be here. I apologize that the show was scheduled for last night, but I did not feel well. I had a headache. I felt ill, and I never want to go on and do a live when I'm not feeling well. It's not good for anybody. It's not good for anybody. And I never want to give readings. I don't want to give poor readings. I don't want to give readings that are just not up to par. That's not my thing. I have integrity. So I'll always like reschedule if I'm not feeling well because you can't do psychic readings when you don't feel well. You have to be feeling well and connected. So I have a few announcements before we get to the show. First of all, if anyone is in the chat that's new, if you want to purchase a question or a reading, and below me in the description of the show are the links and all of the directions. I will answer questions. There's $10 questions, $20 general readings, and $20 mini past life readings. I did just come off from doing a live with my soul sister Azria from the UK. She's the one who does the alien DNA. I just literally finished the show. I put it in the chat. So if you did not catch the show earlier that I did with Azria, she is the pink lady who does the alien DNA. I just literally got off of it like maybe an hour ago. The show it really was a great show. It was our first time ever. It's going to be a weekly show. So I'm going to share my screen here. And yes, that's what we shall do. So this was the show I did earlier. If you did not catch it, I'm going to put the link in the chat after you watch this show. After you watch this show, I would like for you to check this show out. It was a really, really great show with myself and Azria. And I put the link in the chat. It was Alien DNA with Azria, okay? Now, I also want to let you guys know that I have 4 slots left for the group energy release therapy session, which is via Zoom this Friday, June 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern. I apologize. When I first did this, I put the 13th. I don't know. I'm in time warp, but I meant last week. So if anyone bought a slot and they can't make this week, just send me an email and I'll refund your money. I don't usually do refunds with these, but I put in the wrong date. So mea culpa. Mea culpa. When I make a mistake, I always refund. So if anyone is interested in that, there are 4 slots left. And for those that don't know what an energy release therapy session is, I do these a lot for people. If you're sick physically, mentally, and you go to the doctors or you've gone to the therapist and the psychologist, or if you're not feeling well, or if you just can't, if you have addictions, or if there's trauma in your life, PTSD, or if you're stuck, you have stuck energy. We all know that everything is energy. And when you come down with any type of disease, whether it's mind or your body, dis-ease is dis-ease. There is not a energy flow in your body. You have a blockage. So I will tell you, everything is based on energy. Whether it's an emotional problem, a physical problem, it's all energy. So if anyone is interested, thank you, Garden Ho. Garden Ho, you're so good to me. So if any Garden Ho, you're so good to me. Thank you. If anyone's interested, the link is in the description. It's right, actually, it's in the chat there. And it's also in the description of this show, all the links that you will need. It's here. It's there. But it's also in the chat. Thank you, Garden Ho. So if anyone wants to know what an energy release therapy session is, first of all, you don't need to be technically savvy. Okay, you don't need to have Zoom. You don't need to download any software. It's very easy. What happens is that the morning of the show, I will email you the link. All you have to do is click on the link. Okay. I would suggest that you try to log on 15 minutes earlier because sometimes people have issues. You don't have to be on camera. You can keep your camera off. I will be the host, obviously, and I will make sure that everyone's audio is turned off, especially during the session, because sometimes there's background noise and it interrupts. But let me continue and I will let you know what an energy release therapy session is, because a lot of people don't know what ERT therapy is. So let me read this to you. It's an energy-based session where the practitioner uses a series of guided visualization exercises to assist the client in releasing any trapped trauma, which is causing the disease or dis-ease or issues in the mind/body. It helps to release negative energy in the chakras or other areas in the body where there is disease or there is blocked, stagnant energy that has remained trapped and is creating issues. The benefits of ER therapy, they help you heal. Basically, in a nutshell, they help you heal. However, it helps locate, identify, and release trapped emotions from the body and in the body. It helps to heal the body emotionally and the emotional self and soul. It can help heal issues. Now, I'm not saying that if you have a big major disease, this is going to be a cure all. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a clinical therapist. I'm not a doctor. So I'm not saying that you should stop any type of medical. You should always see your doctor. You should always listen to your doctor. You should always see a therapist if you feel you need one. You should always listen to your therapist. However, you can do these sessions in tandem with any type of medical procedure or any type of any type of medical ongoing care that you're using. This helps block the energy and it can help aid you in your healing, no matter what you're doing medically. Okay. But I just want to say as a disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. I don't give medical advice. This is something that you can use in tandem with any type of, whether you're traditional medicine, holistic medicine, or any type of spiritual or metaphysical practice or anything that you're doing on your own, holistically healing yourself. Okay. I will continue. It helps to heal the body and the emotional self and soul. It helps to naturally raise your energetic frequency by removing low vibration emotions. It helps to bring emotions from the subconscious mind to the conscious mind without judgment. It helps to activate self kindness. It helps to diminish self judgment and judgment of others. It helps to bring about balance between the ego and the self. All right. The ego is the false ID, the left brain, and your self is your connection to source, which is your higher self. It helps to activate contentment and spirituality. It helps to see yourself differently and remove negative thought patterns. And the biggest thing, it helps you to heal and integrate with your higher self. If you were to do a private session with me, it would be over $100. However, this is $20. There's only 4 left. They'll probably sell out either tonight because I'm doing the show or probably by tomorrow. They're going to go quick. So make sure if you're interested in this, reserve your slot. Okay? So that is that. And I will put the link is in the description of the show. However, I'm going to share it here and I'm going to put it in the chat as well. So I'm copying it. I'm going to put it in the chat for anyone that is interested in that as well. All righty then. That is that. So, how is everyone doing? I really didn't watch the news yesterday because I felt like crap and I was on the couch sleeping all day. So in the chat if you're interested in the energy release therapy session, there's 4 slots left. I'm only doing 15 because I want to be able to answer questions after I do the session. All right. So let's get back to June 14th, yesterday, with President Trump's birthday and the big parade. Did you guys watch the parade? Anyone watch the parade in the chat? How did it go? We all know that the stupid, ridiculous No Kings protest that was bought and paid for by USAID, Obama, Soros, and that wenchbag Walton, who is the main shareholder, the $1 billion Walton lady. Did anything really happen? I can't say. I did a reading on it on my show with Joe and Scott from Truth Stream that was on Friday, but I did not watch any news yesterday, so I have no idea what happened. I didn't hear anything major happening, so I'm thinking my reading was pretty much right. You stayed off media too. I don't blame you. I agree with you. And by the way, cheers. Cheers, everyone. I'm drinking green tea, pomegranate green tea. Oh my God, this is so good. Have you ever tried? If you haven't tried pomegranate green tea, oh, it's delicious. It's sweet. Oh my God. Coffee dogs and spirit rods. I know you. You were in my last live. Welcome to my channel again. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Betty. I'm going to go through the chat very quickly. And if I don't call your name, it's not that I don't love you. Hi, Carrie. Of course, my garden hole. Carrie K, Debbie, Nancy Roy, Minerva, James, Laura, Brenda, Minerva again. I think I mentioned everyone. Coffee Dogs and Spirit Rods, great name. He's new to my channel. And of course, my Betty. We'll get more and more. All right, my Soul Tribe family. It is getting real out there, right? I'm thinking that we're starting to come to the end of this movie. I really do. I think we should stock up on popcorn. We're getting to the end because didn't they say that they were going to save Israel for last? And look what's happening in Israel, right? Look what's happening in Israel. Also, I forgot to mention, I was on Friday night with Joe and Scott from Truth Stream with Marin. Actually, it was on their Rumble channel, but I streamed it live. So if you did not catch my show with Joe and Scott and Manifesting Marin on Friday, let me put it in the chat. I'll put the link. You have many shows to watch. I've been doing a lot of shows lately, which is good. Like I said, it was on their channel, and what happened is that they are so kind and they let me stream it. So you guys got to watch it on my channel, but it was actually Joe and Scott's channel on Rumble. They're awesome. I love Joe and Scott. So if you did not catch that, that's in the chat as well. What else? I'm just looking at all. Okay, I was on Joe. Do I have anything else to tell you? There's been a lot going on here. Yeah, I think that's it. I was on with Asria earlier. We did the alien DNA. That was on earlier today. I was on with Joe and Scott from Truth Stream with Marin on Friday. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all the announcements, unless I think of something else. Unless I think of something else. I did my energy release therapy session. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. So, did anyone watch any of the protests or anything like that? Nope. Good. All right. I think we're good. All right, my Soul Tribe family, let me drink some tea and then we'll do some readings. We will do some readings. All righty. Now, if anyone wants to know how to buy a reading or get a reading, go to the description of the show. If you go to the description of the show, there are links. You follow the links and follow the directions. Okay, if you want to get a reading from me. And I have a certain amount of readings. And when I'm done, I'm done. And that is that. All right. So everyone knows that I usually do a reading for the group. So let's do pick a deck. Okay, let's do pick a deck for the readings. And I usually do like a little group reading for everybody. And since it's a group reading, I like to kind of break it up into in between decks so it's a little more personalized. So pick deck one and pick deck two. Deck one or deck two. This is deck one, my stained glass cards, or deck two. And go with your first instinct. Usually it's your first instinct. Don't change it. And I'm just going to do 3 cards for each to get a little feel as to what you can expect this week. And again, this is deck one. Okay. So this is for those who picked deck number one. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, can I get a general reading for those who picked deck number one? What can they expect to happen in their life in the near future? Anything and everything they should need or would want to know. What see you, Holy God, and Yeshua, the Christ? Let me just get rid of that. All right. Ooh, this fell out, the Six of Cups. So right then and there, the Six of Cups is family. Okay. So I'm getting with the Six of Cups, there's going to be lots of reunions and lots of time spent with family. This is a great week to bond with your children. Okay. To bond with your children or to bond with people that are like your children. The Six of Cups is all about innocence and family and children. So I'm getting this week that there might be some if there's any strained relationships with your siblings or your children or family, this is a great week for bonding and reunification and let's say making up, kissing and making up or having talks and reconciliations. This is a great week also to be like a child for those who picked deck number one, because Six of Cups is all about innocence and playfulness and not taking life so seriously. So, right off the bat, I'm getting this is a great week to really embrace your inner child. I always say this and I sound like a broken record, but it needs to be said. We take life way too seriously. We're always adulting. Oh, I have to pay this bill and that bill, and there's always stress. This week, try to lay off the adulting. I'm not saying you have to shirk your responsibilities and, abandon your family or abandon the things that you need to do, but I am saying that take time to tap into your inner child. Play. Remember what it's like to enjoy life. Take some time out and daydream. Remember back when you were a child and the innocence and the fun and what it felt like to not have to worry about all these adult things and the world and bills and war and all that stuff. Embrace your inner child. We know that children are very close to spirit. So embracing your inner child, embracing that innocence that's in you before the world tainted you and jaded you, that will connect you to spirit and help you really, really connect with your higher self. So I'm getting that right off the bat. Let's pick a few more. Oh, Ace of Swords. This is great for those who pick deck number one. Ace of Swords is all about clarity and breakthroughs and communication. So this definitely coincides and definitely resonates with this card. So if you've had issues, if there are people in your life that you're not talking to, specifically if you have, if there's estrangements with your children or grandchildren, or even with your mother and father, you being a child with your parents. Breakthroughs, clarity. Okay. This is also a phenomenal week for speaking your truth. The Ace of Swords is all about truth, it's all about communication, it's all about everything being out in the open. It's also a huge, huge blessing. Okay. Because the Ace of Swords is like the hand of God. Okay. So this is a breakthrough week. If you feel like you've been stuck, if there are things that you've been waiting for, in particular, if there's situations with your children, estrangements, breakthroughs, clarity, this is a turning point. If you feel like you've just done the same thing over and over again and you're stuck and you can't move, there's a breakthrough this week. Also, if there's anything that you need to know, things that will be revealed, because we said we established that the Ace of Swords is all about clarity and starting and fresh. The Ace of Swords is all about finding out the truth. And it's also about speaking your truth because swords is all about communications and words. So this is a breakthrough week. And also, if there's things that you want to know, and if there's things that have been hidden, and if there's things that you just feel that you can't get clarity on, this is the week. Beautiful, beautiful card. Okay. It's also a fresh start and a new beginning. Aces are never bad. Okay. Last card we got is the Seven of Cups. Okay. The Seven of Cups is all about choices, choices, many, many choices, variety of items. Okay, so the Seven of Cups this week, if you pick deck number one, this is a week of choices. This is a week with breakthrough and clarities with many, many aspects of your life. Breakthrough and clarity with many, many aspects of your life. Okay? You're going to have lots of choices, lots of breakthroughs, lots of clarity. Beautiful, beautiful card in terms of many, many aspects of your life. Now, only downfall to the Seven of Cups is that this also can be the card of illusions and delusions, but not to fear, because if you have been deluded, if someone has pulled the wool, well, I can't talk tonight. If someone has pulled the wool over your eyes, if you're confused, if by any chance you're in a world of illusion and delusion, not anymore, because there will be clarity and you will see through the illusions and delusions. You will no longer be confused. You will no longer be deluded or fooled because everything is going to be very clear and out in the open. So this is an epic, epic week for you. I'm going to also, for those who picked deck number one, I'm also going to pull a Sufi Wisdom Oracle card to give you a little advice for the week. But so far, it's looking good for those who picked deck number one. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, can I get a card for advice for those who picked deck number one? Life's purpose. That's a beautiful card. And it says, seek your own deeper vision for life. Okay? We all have a purpose. We're all here for a reason. And this week, tap into that. And how do you know what your purpose is? What is it that you love? What is it that makes your heart sing? What is it that you find that you're interested in, that you read about or you watch or you're kind of obsessed about? What are the things that you do for fun? What are the things that you do that you lose track of time? Or the things that you would do even if you don't get paid for it? What is it that you love? Because those things are tied to your life's purpose. This also says, the card says, seek your own deeper vision for life. This also means that you need to be in charge of you and you need to define what your life's purpose is. Don't let anyone decide anything for you. Now is the time that we are ready to ascend. We have a few years between ascension. I mean, no one knows exactly when the ascension is going to happen. We're in the midst of it. We know it's soon. And we know that our divine DNA is coming online. So it's time to be your own guru. It doesn't matter what I say or anyone else says. You're a psychic too. Let my readings be a confirmation for you. But you should never let me or anyone else override your own intuition. You dictate your life. You dictate your life's purpose. You're in charge. You have more wisdom and more abilities than you know. So tap into your life's purpose. And how do you do that? Again, I can't speak. Tap into what you love. Tap into your passions. Tap into the things that your interests, what makes your heart sing. Beautiful card. Because when you do that, you tap into your life's purpose. We know we've been lied to in this false cabal world, that we have to do things that we hate in order to make a living, in order to put food on our table. You don't necessarily have to do that anymore. We have to stop letting the world dictate. And we have to stop thinking that we have to do the old way. Gone are the days of the cabal and the slave system. We're doing what we love. Tap into your life's purpose, even if you're just doing it part-time, even if you just do a little bit a day, tap into it. Beautiful, beautiful card. Not a bad reading for those who picked deck number 1. And if anyone knows me, they know that when I'm in spirit mode, my head and it's like mm, my mouth can't keep up with my head, with my brain. All right, here we go. Deck number 2, for those who picked deck number 2. And let me first, before I get into it, let me do how many readings are left. Let me open my Buy Me a Coffee and we'll see how many readings are left. So again, for those of you who are new, if anyone wants to purchase a reading, in the description of this show, there are links. You can just follow the links and that's how you do it. Easy peasy. All righty, just let me open up my dashboard and I'll tell you. I have a certain amount of I have a certain amount of readings. When I'm done, I'm done. So let's see. I have 4 past life mini readings left because I do 8 of each. All right, so I have 4 of my mini past life readings left. General readings, I have 6 left. Oh, sorry, that's 4. Oh my goodness. That changed real time. Like it went from 6 to 4. So I have 4 general readings left. And let's see, for my $10 questions, I have 5 of my questions left, okay? And like I said, if you're interested in the description of the show are all the links. Okay, let's do a reading for those that pick deck number 2. And here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, can I get a general reading for those who picked deck number 2? Anything and everything they should, need, or want to know for the near future. What say you, Holy God, and Yeshua the Christ? Welcome to all those who are just joining us. Ooh, lots of movement for deck number 2. Opportunities, movement, travel. Wow. Okay, first card was the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of opportunities, a lot of offers, a lot of job offers, a lot of offers to collaborate, lots of offers to start businesses. Okay, this is also indicative of money coming to you. Look at, he's bringing that big pentacle. So the Knight of Pentacles, this is a great week for money, job offers, opportunities, all kinds. Think of Pentacles is not just money, but there's anything tangible, anything to do with tangible physical matter. So if you're waiting to hear news, if like you sold your house or if you're waiting for a contract, good news is coming. This is a messenger and he's bringing good news with things, offerings, whether it's money, jobs, anything tangible and material. Okay, great news. Now we also got the Knight of Wands. Now the Knight of Wands is my move card. This is change of residence. This is change of residence. So if you're looking to sell your house, you'll sell your house. If you're looking to buy a house, it shall happen. This is also the card of fast, quick movement, meaning that if you felt any stagnant energy or you feel stuck, just like in deck number 1, there's going to be quick movement this week. This is also the card of travel, vacations, traveling. So those that pick deck number 2 may be traveling. Also, this is indicative of movement, a lot of movement. It's so funny because even though there are 2 different decks, it's like they always coincide and it's like those who pick deck number 1 can also pick deck number 2. It's like they coincide here. So I'm getting that there is going to be a lot of movement this week. Lots of movement. This is really, really great for those who feel like you've been stagnant or stuck. Oh my goodness, is that you, Scott, from Truth Screen in there? Truth Stream? It might be you. I don't know if it's you or not. Could be. All right. Anyways, you also got the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Look at that. Look at all those pentacles. Okay. The Page of Pentacles is another offer. He brings good news. So, folks, this is going to be a really, really great week for those that picked deck number 2. If you are looking for money, a second income, a side hustle, if you're looking to make money, start a business, you're waiting to hear a job or to go on an interview, offers. Now, the page is new and nascent. Okay, so this means that if there's a project or something that you've been putting off, this is a great week. There's a lot of energy, a lot of manifesting energy. So this is the time to put your ideas to work. Start doing something. Take small steps if there's a small business you want to do. If you want to transfer from working for somebody else, working for yourself. This is the week to do it. Look at these cards. You have a lot of power, a lot of energy this week. There's a lot of movement. So go for it. And like I said, look at these cards. The Knight and the Page, offers and good news. You also could hear with this page too, you might hear of investment opportunities or a way to make money or some kind of good thing, like maybe someone will offer you to buy silver or something like that. This is a really, really great week for starting businesses, manifesting your desires, manifesting money, anything tangible, starting businesses. You have a lot of power and a lot of energy this week. So go for it. Go for it. Go for it. All right. That is not a bad reading for the second. Deck number 2. Now, hello, my soul mama golden retriever poopies in the chat. Well, Scott, if you've been procrastinating, you need to start doing what you need to do because now's the week to do it. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, can I get a Sufi Wisdom Oracle card as advice for those who picked deck number 2? What say you, Holy God, and Yeshua? Hello, Daniel. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Lori. Surrender with joy. Ooh, I don't think I've ever picked this card because I don't use these very often. And I've had this deck for like 3 years and I still haven't picked all the cards. Look at this. Oops. Flying cards. Surrender with joy. That's a beautiful card. Look at that. It almost looks like an elemental fairy, doesn't it? It looks like one of the fairy pictures that you sent. Hi, Cece. Oh my God, Cece, I was thinking about you this week. Oh my God, Cece, no lie. I was thinking about you this week, and here you are. Were your ears ringing? I was thinking about you, Cece. Surrender with joy. Okay. And it says, achieve greatness through surrender. Okay. This is pretty much what I was talking about in the first reading. You need to do what is it that brings you joy? What makes your heart sing? Be like a kid again. Do things that you love. You don't have to be responsible all the time. You're allowed to be a kid again. Who says that you always have to be an adult and you always have to be responsible? It's not good for you. Stress is not good for you. Stress causes disease. Tap into your joy. What is it that you love to do? Do it. If you say you can't afford it, make it happen. Do something like it. Do it a little bit. Find ways to do what you love cheaply or without money. Tap into your inner child. What is it that you love? For me, it's singing. I sing all the time. For me, it's walking. What is it that you love to do? Do it. You know what they say in the Bible, the joy of the Lord is your strength. Your joy is your strength. When you are in joy, you are tapped into your higher self. When you are in joy, you are vibrating high. So I know it's very hard because we do have bills and responsibilities. However, we all know that, especially now, whatever you focus on expands. Whatever you focus on comes to you. So we have to stop focusing on stress and worry and lack and focus on our joy. Believe it or not, the best thing you can do to bring in more money is to stop worrying about money and to just put down a checkbook and stop worrying about it and do something that you love. Tap into your joy because the joy is not only the Lord's strength, it's your strength. Your joy is what's going to connect you to your higher self. You were meant to do what you love. Like I said in the first reading, we've been taught, we've been lied to that we have to do things that we hate. We have to be slaves in order to pay the bills. That's a lie. Look at what I'm doing. Yes, sometimes I struggle. Sometimes it's feast or famine, but I wouldn't change it. Have I made sacrifices? Yes. Have I, am I rolling in the dough? No. But I wouldn't change it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way. I would rather do what I love and be struggling than go to a 9 to 5 job where I'm treated like shite and work for arseholes and be miserable. Tap into your joy. Because I will tell you, every time I tap into my joy, I get a blessing. And even though sometimes I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna pay the bills this month, even though I do pretty well in my business, it's still not enough. I always seem to pay the bills. So tap into your joy. It is your strength. And let's face it, this world, this life, we were meant to be happy. We were meant to be happy. We were never meant to live like this. And just think of it this way, the more happy you are and the more joyous you are, it's a big F off to the cabal and to the demons that have been running this world. That's how you can be a rebel. Don't let them get to you. Don't let them take your joy and happiness and your peace. Don't let them take your joy and your happiness and your peace. You never let them win. All right, my Soul Tribe family. Those were some good readings. I don't think there's anything wrong with those. Not at all. Not at all. All right, let's get to the readings. Let's get to the readings. And I'm going to open up my Buy Me a Coffee. And here we go. And people were starting to buy readings a few days ago. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The first reading is Angela. Angela, she would like a general reading. So I'm going to copy and paste it and I'm putting in the chat. This is for Angela. Oh, yes. Thank you, Garden Hoe. If you do like the show, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps the algorithm. Thank you. And this is for Angela. And here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, can I get a general reading for Angela? Anything and everything that she should, need, or would want to know. Give it to us straight. What say you, Holy God, and Yeshua, the Christ? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Good. This is a good reading. All right. Wow. Nothing wrong with this reading, Angela. First of all, you got the Nine of Cups. This is wish come true. This is wish come true. Very happy and content. So in your near future, Miss Angela, you're going to have a wish fulfilled. Something, a secret desired wish is going to come true. And you're going to be very, very happy and content. Okay? This could indicate some kind of offer because I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles. So I have a feeling that you're going to hear some good news, something that you've been waiting for. Maybe a job offer, maybe an offer to make money. However, there is some good news coming, and it is like an answer to your prayers. It's a good, y- like I said, wish come true, especially with the Knight of Pentacles. We got the Knight of Pentacles in one of the group readings we just did. The Knight of Pentacles is an offer, money, an offer of a job. So if you've been waiting for a job or waiting for some type of offer, if you've been waiting to hear some news, if you've been waiting for any kind of, I don't know, some kind of tangible item, money, something that you've been waiting for, some kind of material, physical matter, especially with Pentacles there, it's coming. But I kind of feel it's a job. I feel like there's a dream come true in terms of you to make a living. Maybe it's a business, maybe it's a collaboration. It's coming though, and it's beautiful. You also got the Eight of Pentacles. So I'm getting that this is something new. If you are waiting for promotion or if you're for a job or switching jobs, this is going to happen. And I got the Eight of Pentacles, and usually the Eight of Pentacles is trying something new. If you look at the Pentacles, this is someone that's really working hard. So you're very good at what you do. You're very good at manifesting in this new position or this offer, whatever this offer is coming to you this week in terms of material matters. It's going to be very, very lucrative. However, I'm getting that you're going to learn. I'm getting that there's going to be a learning curve. You may have to take courses. You may have to train. You could even have a mentor working under someone that's going to teach you new skills. However, this is a great, great week. Now, I also got the Justice card. So this means that any type of wrong that's happened to you in your life is going to be righted. Now, if this is a legal matter, trust me, if this is a legal matter, if you're waiting on a court case, or if you're waiting for a settlement, or if you're waiting for a decision, you are going to win. Any type of legal matter or document or anything to do with the law, it's going to be in your favor. This is wish come true. This also is indicative if this situation here, if this good news that you've been waiting for has anything to do with being things made right. So if there's been a situation where justice has not prevailed and you've been kind of messed over, justice will prevail. Anything that has been wrong will be made right. This is fairness and justness and goodness will prevail. So if this here has anything to do with a legal matter or signing of documents, any type of signing documents or anything legal, it's going to be in your favor. Or this card could be just you've been waiting a long time for the perfect position or for that promotion or for a way to make money, and it's going to come to you. But this means that after waiting for something or being unclear or maybe being screwed over by someone or being messed over, justice will prevail. This is a beautiful card. Everything's going to be in your favor. Anything that is wrong will be righted. And the very last card was the Knight of Wands. Again, movement. Don't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to plan travel this week or move. This could be a change of residence. Maybe you're getting a new job and you're going to be change your residence, but there's some movement, sister. So, Angela, not a bad reading at all. You got some good things coming. Justice will prevail. Some good offers are coming. And it looks like you could be either traveling, moving, changing residences, or both. So I hope that resonates, Angela, and thank you for purchasing your reading. All righty then. Who's next on the soul therapy? Oh, I almost said soul therapy. I changed my changed my channel's name. Who's next? All right, let me go back and find out who is next. I believe it's Betty. Let me double check. Yeah, it's Betty. It's my pal Betty. She's so good to me. Betty wants to know when will RV happen at the end of June. Oh my God, I hope. Oh, we have a visitor. Hello, David, my visitor. I love you. Okay, here we go. I got to clear my screen. Hold on. Whenever I get a spiritual visitor, he blurs up my camera, so I need to focus my camera. Oh, Betty. Listen, the RV was supposed to happen friggin' months ago. Every time I get a reading, you see it. I do it live. I get an ace. Everyone got the same reading. It doesn't matter if it's a tarot by Isabella or what's her name that I love? Oh my God, Laura's View and Tarot too. Every psychic said that the RV was supposed to happen already. So I hope it is because we need financial relief. We need it. We need it. We need it. So let's ask. I hope it's a yes, Betty. I hope it's a yes. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, will the RV happen by the end of June? Will the RV happen by the end of June? We know that time is not great with the tarot because there is no time on the other side, but let's see what we get. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, will the RV happen by the end of June? Yes or no? Yes or no? What say you, Holy God and Yeshua? What did I tell you? I always get a yes and then it never happens. But I'm just going to tell you what the cards say. Looks like it. We got an ace. However, it is going to be it's going to be hung a little bit, okay? I got the hangman, so it means it's being held back. I'm getting that this should have happened months ago, but I'm getting every time they're about to pull the trigger, that creeping those hostages, the deep state will pull one. So they've been wanting to roll this out for months now, but every time they go to do it, the deep state will pull something, and it stopped. This was supposed to happen months ago. Everything's set in place. However, like I said, just when they're about to pull the trigger, the deep state will pull some shite and it will stop it from rolling. It will stop it from rolling out. But the good news is that they can't stop it forever. Deep state's dying. They're all being outed right now. Look what I mean. It's just like CNN's going down. Look, I mean, look at the deep state. The liberals are sitting there backing the rioters, the criminal rioters that are ripping up the cities. They're exposing themselves. However, I can't say it's gonna. It's okay. I got an ace, but there is going to be a holdup because with the hanged man, there is a holdup. Okay. However, I did get the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles is one of the best cards. This is family legacy. This is having enough money to pass on to generations and generations. This is one of the, if not the best card for money. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles is having all kinds of money. Like I said, not just pocket change. This is having so much money that you have enough money for generations to come. Wealth and security. So, yes, it is looking by the end of June, it will happen. However, I can't guarantee it, Betty, because you know what happens. They're about to pull the switch and then something will happen. And I'm still getting that hanged man. So, I will say if it doesn't happen by the end of June, pretty damn close. It's imminent. It's imminent. But we did get an ace, so that's looking good. And this is not only about this is about happiness and healing. So I will say that the according to these cards, yes, the RV should happen by the end of June. However, we all know then when you do a reading predicting something so big that has a lot of players, it could be delayed a little bit. So I can't guarantee it will happen by the end of June, but it's pretty damn close. Okay. So we'll say it's looking good. Looking good. Okay, Betty? And thank you for the question. You're always so good to me. So it's looking good, folks. If it doesn't happen right at the end of June, it's pretty damn close. It will happen in July. But with that ace, it's in the 10 of cups. I mean, the 10 of pentacles, it's looking damn good. So I will say a yes, but don't come back and yell at me if it doesn't happen. All right, here we go. Here is another question for Betty. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, in the next 2 to 3 months, will Mike and I find the dreamland we're looking for? Oh, I think so, Betty. I think so, but let's ask. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, in the next 2 to 3 months, will Mike and Betty find the dreamland that they are looking for? Yes or no? And anything that will bring clarity and understanding to this question, Holy God and Yeshua. It's looking pretty good. This is something that you've been waiting for a while. Okay. This is the Seven of Wands. So I'm getting stick to your guns. Okay. This is mean don't give up. Keep looking. Okay. Stick to your guns and keep looking because you're almost going to get there. Six of Swords is rite of passage. It means going from the dark into the light. So it's looking good. Three of Cups. I think you're going to hear through the grapevine. I feel like you're going to hear something. You're going to hear it from somebody, or maybe someone's going to tell you about this. I think it's something you're going to hear from the grapevine. And yes, and I also feel that when you move there, you're going to be collaborating and doing things with this land. So looking good. Yes. Two of Cups is harmony and agreement. Again, I feel like this is something, even though you're looking, I feel like this is something that's going to come to you. I feel like you're going to hear about this from somebody. So that's looking good. And the High Priestess is clarity. And it's like going from the dark into the light. So I'm thinking that yes, with all these cards is a yes. I do think it's going to probably be closer to the end of 3 months. I think it's going to be more towards the fall. And I think this is with the High Priestess, this is a property that is not currently on the market. Okay, I feel like this is a hidden jewel. Because with the High Priestess, it's like a secret. So I feel like this is going to be hidden and it's not on the market yet. So you're not going to find it probably till the end of 3 months, towards probably towards the fall, because it's like I said, it's not on the market yet. And I'm getting when it is on the market, when it becomes available, it's not going to be public. I shouldn't say it's on the market. I almost feel like you're going to hear that somebody wants to sell and you're going to hear it through the grapevine, but it's on the down low. And I feel like you're going to come in and sweep up. This could be like you're hearing it from somebody. So I feel that this is a property, like I said, that's not currently on the market. And it might not officially be on the market, but you're going to hear about it. Maybe you're going to hear that somebody is can't afford it, or there might be a situation where maybe it's a foreclosure or something like that. I'm getting it could be something like a foreclosure or a quick sale, like somebody needs to move out really quick. Because I'm seeing it's like you're gonna go in and swoop in and purchase it. And I feel like it's not going to be advertised. It's going to be on the down low, and it's going to happen really quick. And you and Mike are going to come in and swoop it. Okay, so that's a yes. And like I said, it's not on the market yet. It could be a foreclosure, but it's something that is going to be presented to you. Okay. So I hope that resonates and you deserve it. So that's a big, big yes, Miss Betty. And thank you so much for your continued love and support. All righty then. Here we have Stephen Werner. Stephen. Folks, if you want to purchase a reading, in the description of this video are the directions to purchase a reading. Here we go. Stephen Werner, general reading. Here we go. If anyone's new here and they need to know how to purchase a reading or buy a reading, please go to the description and follow the links. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, can I get a general reading for Stephen Werner? What can he expect in his near future. Anything he should, need, would want to know. What say you, Holy God and Yeshua, the Christ? After this, I'm going to clear the deck and do a different deck. Here we go. Thank you, Garden Hoe. Page of Wands. Strength card. Page of Cups. Oh, this is really good. So, Stephen, I'm getting this is really a good reading. I'm getting that in the near future, there's going to be a new lease on life. I'm getting you're going to have a whole new lease on life and a new perception on life. You're about to embark in a journey of adventure. And the reason why I say that is you got the strength card. So I'm getting that something that you've been waiting for is coming to you. Okay? You got the strength card. The strength card is a beautiful card. It's it's winning your prize after struggle. It's health, happiness, healing, abundance. It's one of the best cards in the deck. So with this Page of Wands and the strength card, I'm getting that his healing for you mentally, physically, spiritually. If you're going through any type of health matter, you're going to be healed. You're going to feel like a kid again. You're going to have this exuberance and excitement, and you're going to feel like you're 10 years old. You're going to have bounds of energy, and you're going to be like a child again and have this mind frame of discovery. You're going to be discovering things about yourself. You're going to be adventurous. This is a whole new lease in life. I'm also getting that something that you've been really waiting for and you've been working hard for is going to come to you. And this is something that you've worked very hard for and waited a long time. You put out a lot of good karma and it's coming back to you, my friend. In many ways, your prize is coming, but I'm getting a whole new healing in your body and mind, like refurbishing. Okay. Page of Cups is also a pleasant surprise. There's going to be some news that you're going to get. It's a surprise, but it's a pleasant surprise. This is also, too, that you are going to be leveling up spiritually, getting lots of downloads. Okay. All the reason why I say a pleasant surprise, it's going to happen really quick because you got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a sudden change of fortune. It's like winning the lottery. It's like this is the card if you can't stop what's coming. Like I said, two major arcanas. This is your next couple of weeks, your near future is epic, Steve. Because it's like everything that's been going wrong is going to be reversed. Blessings. These are two major arcana cards. It's like divine gifts, things that you've been waiting for. And the Wheel of Fortune is like sudden change of fortune. It's like all of a sudden you hit the jackpot. I'm not necessarily mean that you're going to win the lottery, but you're going to be hitting the jackpot. It's like all the good things that you've done, all that good karma, all the good seeds that are going to come back, all those good seeds that you've sown are going to come back. Your time has come. Your harvest time has come. So it's like big surprise, huge, huge change in your life. And it's a good change. And you can't stop it. This is your good karma coming. And the last card he's got is the Page of Swords. So this, and again, is indicative of good news. Indicative of good news. And I'm also getting good word. And I'm also getting too that you're going to be speaking your truth. And if you look, the Page of Swords is looking out. And you see the castle in the distance? So it's like you're about to embark in an adventure. And I'm getting to that this is the card of not holding back. So you're going to be hearing good news, but I'm also getting that when all of this happens and you step into your power, nothing's going to stop you. And I'm getting more, you're going to be more assertive. And I also get too, you're going to be speaking up more. You're going to be speaking up more. And I feel like, yeah, there might be a little public speaking in your future. Just put that a pin in it. Because I feel with this adventure that you're going to go through, you might be telling people your story. I'm getting a storyteller. Let me know if that resonates in the chat. It's almost like it's a storyteller. You're going to be a storyteller. Oh my God. We got a troll here. You're the chosen one? Okay. Bye, chosen one. Nice knowing you. I'm the chosen one. Yeah. You're the chosen one, all right. Chosen for the Lulu bin. Does that resonate? Do you want to be? I'm getting you're going to be a storyteller. Does that resonate, Stephen? You deserve it, man. You deserve it. Some good things are coming. Some good things are coming. All right, Stephen. Thank you so much. You're always so good to me, Stephen. Thank you for all your continued love and support. As all of you, I love you. Thank you for your continued love and support. All right, I'm just going to check and see where we are in my readings. Okay, so in terms of the, okay, I only have 3 questions left. If you want to ask a question, I only have 3 questions left. If you want to ask a question, let me look at my mini past life readings. I have 4 mini past life readings left, and let's see my general readings. Let's see, general readings. Only 1 general reading left, folks. So if you want a general reading, I only have 1 left. So, oh, sorry, I have 2 left. Sorry. I have 2 general readings left. All right, so let's recap. 2 general readings left. 3 questions left. And actually 3 past life readings. Somebody just bought one, so I have 3 past life readings left. I have to make it so I only have a certain amount because I don't want to be here for 4 hours and burn myself out. All right, so if you want to purchase a question, a reading from me, in the description of the show, the links to my Buy Me a Coffee, and it's very easy peasy. That's how you do it. All right, let me switch decks so I can clear the energy. We'll do that here. All righty. Here we go. Let's do something different. Different deck here. I'm going to do this reading. Here we go. Oops, dropping things here. Dropping things here. Okay, I'm switching decks here. Hello, Maya Starfire. I recognize you from my last show with Azria. Welcome. Here we go. All right, who's next? Let's see. Go to orders. It is Stephen. It's Nancy. Nancy is a mini past life reading for Miss Nancy. So here we go. Actually, I want to switch decks. I want to do different decks for past life reading. Here we go. So this is Nancy, past life reading. Here we go. I'm going to use a different deck. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, can I tap into a past life for Nancy? One that is so important and pertinent that is still bleeding in and affecting her current life in any way. Can I tap into a past life of Nancy, one that is so important and pertinent that is still impacting her in any way? Please let it only be information that is for her highest good, that will give her clarity and understanding in any aspect of her life. What say you, Holy God and Yeshua the Christ? Ooh. Okay. I use the cards as kind of a trigger, but this is something that I kind of download and I have to tap into. So let me get. You were a male. I'm getting Siberia. I'm seeing a lot of snow. Siberia, which is Russia now, but back then it was Siberia. I'm getting circa 1300, something like that, 1300, circa that time frame. I'm getting you were part of some kind of militia group. I'm seeing you on a horse. I'm seeing lots and lots of snow. And I'm seeing you in a battle with a horse. And I'm seeing you fighting alongside of your father. I'm seeing you at like 14. I feel like this is something that's part of like you come from a group of fighters and warriors. It's like you're a warrior. And I'm getting that this is like a little militia group. Um, I'm getting that you're fighting another faction, a very evil faction. And I'm getting that I'm seeing like a battle with swords, but I'm getting that you're fighting like there's like an evil. I'm getting like a sorcerer. I'm really getting a sorcerer. This is some kind of like an evil sorcerer magician. I'm not getting he's like a witch, but I'm getting like an evil sorcerer. I almost feel like this is somebody that is an alchemist and he taps into magic, but he does black magic, bad magic. And I'm not getting it's a witch or a warlock. I'm getting a sorcerer, okay? And I'm getting that this person has done really bad things and has put spells. And I'm getting there's a warring faction. And I'm getting that this sorcerer has done some pretty awful things. And I'm also getting there's some kind of hex and curse on your family. There's a lot of black magic and a lot of spells in this area. And this sorcerer dude, he's horrendous. Okay. And I'm not getting like he's a king or anything, but I'm getting that he's kind of the leader of this tribe. Okay. So I'm getting that there's warring factions and there's a big war. And you're trying to get rid of this sorcerer. And I'm getting that you and your father have tried to infiltrate and get rid of and kill this bastard here. Okay. Now, this is multi layers. I am seeing star beings in the sky too. And I'm getting a big connection to the Arcturians. Okay, so I'm getting that during this lifetime, I feel like you were visited. And I feel like this battle involves the Arcturians. And I don't know how. I don't know how or why. I'm just telling you like it is because I'm seeing you fighting and I'm seeing ships in the sky and I'm getting Arcturians. So if you don't know your star family, look Arcturian because I'm getting a big, big Arcturian vibe with you. And I'm getting that it's almost like they're helping you in the sky. And I'm getting in this lifetime, you actually saw physical fights between ETs in the sky. This is a multi-layered, awesome reading. So I got your star families there with you. I am getting that you did manage to get the sorcerer and you did manage to kill the sorcerer, but I am getting to it took its toll. Um, you were married, and I feel like the sorcerer might have kidnapped your wife and killed your wife, and that's another reason why you wanted to get this person. I do see you, even though your wife died, I am seeing that you married her sister, and that's what they did back then. So you did marry the sister. I'm getting that you had children with your first wife, young, but when she died, you went with her sister, and her sister cared for your children. I'm getting you had a boy and a girl, and the boy you brought up to be a warrior. Your daughter was very connected, and I feel like she became the town psych. She became a psychic, and I am getting that you were never taken. I'm not seeing you going on a spaceship, but I am getting before you died. I'm seeing you on some kind of plateau or mountaintop, and you were very sick, and you knew you were dying. And I feel like you went up there because you wanted to make contact. And I'm getting that I'm seeing a ship landing and an Octurian coming down and you meeting face to face. I almost feel that you had such a deep Octurian connection because I feel like your past life before that, you were an Octurian and you came down to fight. So I'm getting that there was a big connection between the warring that was going on Earth and in the sky. You died at around the age of 50, a little over 50. They started young and they lived young and hard back then. Around 50-ish maybe. And like I'm getting that you like there was one of the packs is that you couldn't be brought up. They couldn't take you off planet, but they did come and you did meet some kind of Arcturian bigwig. And I'm getting that you died at around the age of 50. And I feel you died from a bunch of wounds that you got. I'm not getting that like you've been in many battles and you've been stabbed a lot. So I'm getting that after being in war after war after war, I'm getting that your body just gave out. You were like you had the body of an 80-year-old at 50. So I'm getting that you kind of died just by the wear and tear of your body from the many wars. But I'm getting specifically you were stabbed in the stomach and it healed, but I feel like you were never the same and you died from complications of being in war. Okay, that's quite a matzo ball for a reading. Very, very interesting, Nancy. So let me know if that resonates and let me know if you're there in the chat. Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't see that. Holy shit. See? Where did that come from? Holy shit. I didn't see that in the chat, I swear to God. And Asria told her she's from Octaris. Well, there you go. Holy shit, Nancy. I'm sorry. Sometimes I amaze myself, and I'm not saying I'm awesome. It's just, I don't know where this comes from. And whenever I get confirmation, it just blows my mind. I've been doing this for 30 some odd years, and it still blows my mind. Wow. Wow. So there's your confirmation. Holy shit, Nancy. Thank you, God and Yahshua. I don't know where it comes from. There you go. There's your, it's always good to get confirmation, especially with past life readings. Holy shit, Nancy. I'm sorry. I just amazed myself. And I'm not saying because I'm awesome, because I'm not. It doesn't come from me. But sometimes I'm just like, I don't know where it comes from. So, wow. Thank you. Thank you. And that's amazing. And yeah, Asria knows her shit. So there you go. It's good to get confirmation. Wow, Nancy. There you go. There you go, my soul sister. Hello, occult examiner. Wow. Azria knows her stuff too, trust me. Wow. Wow. Thank you for the confirmation, Nancy. Hello, Joy. Oh my goodness. Here you go. This is Minerva, my soul sister, Minerva. She's been with me for a long time, Miss Minerva. So hold on. Let's do some readings. Here we go. Anything, Lady G, anything you can tell me relevant for the next few months. All right, let's see what we got here. Miss Minerva. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, is there anything that Minerva needs to know that's relevant in the next few months? What say you, Holy God, in the name of Yeshua? Anything and everything that Minerva should know within the next few months. What say you, Holy God and Yeshua? I think I'm going to close the readings in about 10, 15 minutes. I'm pretty much, I would assume I'll be sold out by then. I don't want to go on too long. I'll wear myself out. Well, Minerva, in a nutshell, I will tell you, you got the 9 of Cups. So there's going to be a cherished wish coming true, and you're going to be in a good frame of mind. Good things are coming. You're going to be happy and content in your life with what you've been able to accomplish. And like I said, 9 of Cups is a wish come true. It's happiness and contentment. So you're going to be in a good frame of mind. However, we got the Moon card too. So stop. I'm getting, you need to get out of your head. Okay. If there's things that you're worrying about, there's situations that are not are less than perfect and they're kind of perplexing you, or I'm getting just don't worry about anything. No anxiety, no worries, because the Moon card is all about like worrying and obsessing. I'm getting that with the moon card too, that things that you want to know are going to come out into the light. But I'm getting very heavily, Minerva. You have to get out of your head. I'm also getting too, Minerva. There might be some people around you that are not in the best mind frame, because the moon card is about depression, anxiety, um, people that are not on the up and up, people that, kind of things that are the moon card are like things that are down and dirty and not in a good mind frame. The moon card is things that are hidden in the dark. So make sure that you're around good people. Keep your head on a swivel, because there might be some people around you that are not on the up and up. They might try to fool you. There could be some people around you with mental illness, addictions, because I'm getting that you're a really good soul and good things are happening. However, there might be someone around you that is not in a good mind frame, that is not doing the right thing. And I really feel that if you're not protected, this person can really put a damper in your mood and can really throw you off. So just make sure you use your intuition, you use your discernment. If something doesn't smell right, it's not right. Use your intuition, because I'm getting there's someone around you that's going to try to hide things. Okay, we think about the moon, right? Under the things, people hide things in the night. So there's someone around you that's trying to hide their darkness, trying to hide who they are, trying to hide what they've done. So if something doesn't smell right, don't know that it's not right. Don't let your head overrule your intuition and your gut, Minerva. Because if you do, man, I'm telling you, you got the judgment card. So I'm getting that you have the ability to make your dreams come true. However, you're going to get a big test. The judgment card is about you are at a point in your life that you know that you need to make a decision. What you do from this point on, the next couple of months, is going to in the trajectory of your life. So this means that you are going to have to take a real long look at your life, do some self-evaluation, and do take some time and think about what you want to do and where you go. And if you get rid of the dead weight, if you make good decisions, if you get rid of people that don't serve you and get rid of all the negativity and the bad people in your life, and you use your intuition and discernment, the judgment is good for you. It will get you to where you need to go. Because people think the judgment card is, oh, divine judgment. No, this means that you're at the precipice of a big major decision in your life. You're at a crossroads. So if you take the wrong turn, it's not going to end well. But if you take the good path and you take the right turn, it's going to be beautiful for you. So these couple of months, you're going to have to do some real reflection and evaluation and think about what you want in your life. And you need to go for it. And you need to think about yourself. Because if you do, you get the 9 of Cups. Okay. So your dreams can come true. You will be happy and content, and you can get what you want, and you'll be very, very happy. However, you need to put yourself first. You need to get out of your head, and you need to be very wary of people that are going to try to pull the wool over your eyes. All right, Minerva? So let me know if that resonates with you. Put it in the chat. Just use your discernment and put yourself first, and you'll be in a good frame of mind. Okay? Oh, and you're going to I noticed you're going to join us for the group energy release therapy session. So folks, before I forget, I still have, let me see how many I have for the group energy release therapy session. This Friday, we're doing a group energy release therapy session for people. And there's only 3 slots left out of 15. So if you want to join us, reserve your spot right away, because there's only 3 left. Okay? And it's this Friday, the 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to find out what an energy release therapy session is, you can rewind this show, because I did a whole thing on it at the beginning. I explained everything. There is a link in the chat. Go into the chat underneath the links for the questions, and if you're interested to reserve a spot, it's in the description of this video, and there's only 3 left. Okay, So that is very good, Minerva. Just, like I said, use your gut, use your intuition, okay? Is that cool for you? Does that resonate with you? Good. Your dreams can come true, Minerva. You just have to use your intuition and put yourself first. Okay. And don't let anyone pull the wool over your eyes. Okay. So we have Minerva. And here we have Sandy Pike. Sandy Pike. Here we go. And I'm going to close the readings after this one. I think I'm going to close the readings for the night. So if you want a general reading, get your reading in. I'm going to give about 10 minutes and then I'm closing the readings for the night. I'm pretty much sold out. Here we go. And here we go for Miss Sandy in the chat. Thank you, Garden Hoe. Thank you, Garden Hoe. She put it in the chat too. You're a good hoe, my hoe. She's the good kind of hoe. I love that. That's still the best screen name ever. And she plants some good things in her garden. You know what I mean? Her garden has some good shit, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong, Garden Hoe? Here we go. Sandy. Here we go. Sandy P. Will negotiations and contract with my brother move forward without any issues? Let's ask. Let's ask. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, will Sandy P's negotiations and contract with her brother move forward without any issues? Yes or no? Yes or no? What say you, Holy God, in the name of Yeshua? Oh, it's gonna start off good, but then in the end, be very, very wary. I feel like this guy could screw your brother over, okay? I feel like at the beginning it's gonna go good. It's looking good. It's like it's at the beginning, it's gonna look like you're gonna get everything you want, or your brother's gonna get everything you want. Looking good, looking good. There's gonna be celebration, and then at the very end, it's all gonna fall apart. I'm sorry to say it's not gonna go well. I'm sorry to say. I can't lie. I can't lie. It's gonna look like it's gonna go good, and then at the end, be very, very careful. There's deceit and betrayal. So keep your head on a swivel. Okay. I'm sorry to say this to you, but somebody's a shyster. Somebody is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. This is not the good magician. This is somebody that is saying one thing and doing another. Somebody is not being truthful and honest, and they're trying to pull the wool over their eyes. So I'm sorry. It doesn't look good. Look at that card. So I'm sorry to say that, but I can't tell you something. I can't tell you what you want to hear. So now that you know this, now that you know that it's not going to end well, and at the very end, it's going to fall apart, what can you do to change this? Okay, what can you do to change this now that you know? So I'm sorry to say no, but it's better to know than to not know. Okay. And just make sure you get all the answers. Do not sign on the dotted line, because I'm getting that it's going to look, they're going to present it, it's going to look like everything's perfect, and then backstabbing, it's not going to end well. I'm so, so sorry. So sorry. Okay. Sorry, Sandy. I wish I could have give you good news, but I can't lie to you. So at least you know. Okay. And now that you know that, maybe there's something you can do ahead of time to change that, because nothing's set in stone. It would be you versus your brother. Well, your brother's going to try to screw you, Sandy. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to say so. Sorry. Okay. I don't feel like I hate to say this, but there's something about your brother is not being honest. I'm sorry to say there's some deceit there. Okay, sorry. I hate giving bad news, but I have to give it. But at least you know, Sandy, at least you know. And if you asked, there's something the fact that you asked this question means that there's something your intuition, your spidey sense is already going off because you wouldn't ask the question if you trusted your brother, if you thought everything was on the up and up. So I think I just confirmed it for you, if you know what I mean. All right. I feel I might have to close the questions. Hold on. Before I do your reading, Miss Maria, I think we're pretty much done and my questions are sold out. Let me see. We have one question left. So if anyone wants to purchase a question, they better purchase it in the next 5 minutes because it's done. So I have one question left. Yep. One past life reading left. And I believe I think my general readings are sold out. Let me see if I have any general readings left. Okay, I have 3 readings left. I have one question, one general reading, and one past life reading. So if you want to purchase any of those, you have that within the next 5 minutes and they will be done. Okay. So I'm going to do this reading for Miss Maria and then I'm going to close the questions. I'll give people um, an opportunity to buy. So I only have one general reading, one past life mini reading, and one question left. And this is a reading for Miss Maria. My sister's name is Maria. Hopefully, you're a lot nicer than she is. I love my sister, but she's a bully and she's a witch. She can be a real bitch. All right, here we go. I'm going to do this reading and then I'm going to close questions for the night. Thank you, Garden Hoe. You're a good hoe. You're a good hoe. You're so good to me. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, can I get a general reading for Maria Camacho? Maria Camacho. Anything and everything that she should know or would want to know in the near future. What say you, Holy God, Holy Spirit of God, and Yeshua, the Christ? Oh, Sandy, he screwed you the last time. Well, guess what? He's going to screw you again, soul sister. So sorry. Sorry, Sandy. So I don't feel too bad because I was like, oh, I don't want to tell this lady that her brother's going to screw her, but it seems like this is a pattern. So there you go. All right, here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, can I get a general reading from Maria Camacho? Anything that she should, need, would want to know in the near future. What say you, Holy God, and Yeshua, the Christ? Ooh. Okay. Well, there's some good things happening in your life. First of all, you got an epic card. You got the Knight of Pentacles. So your money situation is going to be phenomenal. If you're worrying about money, you shouldn't because you're sitting pretty. The Knight of Pentacles is complete and utter, having complete sovereignty and having everything that you want, being in control. This is somebody that has everything. She has her money, she has her own friends, she has her own life. This is not just any kind of money. This is money where you can share. Look at all her pentacles. This is somebody that is in control of her life. She is sovereign. She is self sufficient. She has everything she needs and she doesn't need anyone. So you're going to be embarking on a very, very journey of empowerment. And this is financial abundance. This is being totally self sufficient and having, like I said, you don't need anyone. This is living in the lap of luxury. So this is a phenomenal money card. Some good money is coming in. Great money. I also got the Knight of Swords. So everything that's going to happen within the next few weeks. This is coming quick. This is coming quick. Okay? So we got the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So I don't know what your money situation is, but there's going to be a big, big change in your life. Fast, fast movement. And you are going to be in a very, very phenomenal position. I feel that this isn't just money. This is in every area of your life. It's just like your whole life is going to be just really just phenomenal. And I feel like this is independence. You're going to be completely independent and not need anyone. Phenomenal, phenomenal card. Living in the lap of luxury, having everything you want, complete sovereignty, independence, phenomenal card. We also got the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is clarity and breakthrough. You're going to have a really good next couple of months. So if there's a situation that you've been put in the dark or you felt stuck or you don't know what's going on, divine blessings, this is the hand of God moment. This is a new journey, a new beginning. I'm also getting that there's something that you've been waiting for, some sort of news or something that you've been in the dark about, and you're going to find out about it. This is clarity, breakthrough. I'm also getting a lot of communication. So I'm getting that you're going to really be assertive and embrace your vocal cords. I feel like you're going to start to speak up and you're really coming into your power. Phenomenal card. Wow. You also got the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups is lots of choices. So I feel like there's going to be some opportunities, and this is probably why you're going to be independent and you're going to have a lot of wealth and abundance coming. Because I feel with the Seven of Cups, there's going to be opportunities, many opportunities for you, and many, many choices, but good opportunities and choices. It's like you're going to have so many good opportunities and choices, you're not going to know what to do, but it's good. It's better to have it's better to have good opportunities and choices than none of all. I feel like you're going to be in demand. I feel like you have a skill that's very different but unique. And I feel like you're going to come into your own after a period of kind of maybe not being so clear or maybe not knowing, maybe not knowing where you're going to go, maybe kind of being in the dark and not sure and kind of being lost. And all of a sudden, bam, I feel like you're going to hear some news. And this news is really, really going to put you in the right direction. It's really, really going to make your dreams come true. However, I will tell you, with this new opportunity, you did get the tower. Now, I know this looks scary, but I want to tell you that once you get to this point, you almost have to go through the tower, meaning that in order to get to where you want in your life, all the old and things that no longer serve you are going to crumble. And I'm going to tell you that once you get to where you are, once you get to this beautiful place where you're sovereign and independent, unfortunately, I feel like there's going to be some relationships and some people that are going to fall out of your life and leave your life. I'm getting because these people aren't really meant to be in your life. They don't serve your highest good and they're not going to be happy for you. You're going to be very, very successful and you're going to be in a really good position. But unfortunately, you're not going to be able to take everyone with you because there are going to be some people that are going to be jealous and envious. And I'm also getting that you're going to be leveling up in there. And I feel like you're going to outgrow them. So with the good is also going to be little shakeups because I feel like your life is going to change. But when your life changes, also going to be a little shakeup, and there is going to be a little period where you might be a little disappointed because, like I said, there are some circumstances and relationships that I feel like you've held on to that are going to end. And I feel like these are situations and people that have been in your life for a while, and maybe you should have gotten rid of them, but you haven't. And that's okay because what happens is that there will God takes care of things and God will clean out your closet. So, epic, epic reading. Good things are coming. Movement, lots of choices, money. You're going to be a really great position. However, there is a tower moment, and there might be a situation or a relationship that you might not expect that's going to be it's going to end. And there's going to be an upheaval and a drastic upheaval and a drastic change. And some situations in your life might crumble. But don't let this scare you because all these situations that are crumbling, it's because these people, these circumstances, these situations are not part of your new life. And these are part of your old life and they need to go. Okay? So, hope that resonates. Good things are coming. Just, it might get bumpy. Just remember, sometimes when success happens, um, but I will say sometimes when you level up, those that are not leveling up with you, they're not going to come with you. Or certain people and places and things have to crumble in order for you to to be where you need to be. Okay? All right, folks. I am going to officially end the questions now. And if you bought your reading, you bought your reading. It will be there, so no worries, folks. All right, so questions are officially closed for the evening. And let me get to the next one. Here we go. That resonate with you? You do love that, Maria. Good, 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 good. All right. So this is Debbie, general reading for Debbie. Morning from Ireland. Good morning. Top of the morning to ya. Top of the morning to ya. And Sláinte. I'm drinking tea. I love Ireland. Okay, here we go. I need to change my deck to clear the energy. So let's do that. All right. I need to clear. Hold on, folks. Need to clear my deck and then we will continue with the readings. Guys, if you purchased your reading before I cut them off, don't worry. I'll get to all the readings. No worries. Sorry, folks. I just have to organize because I have like millions of decks and cards all around here. I'm just like with the cards and decks. All right, here we go. This is for Debbie Lynn. This is Debbie Lynn. That's her screen name. But her name's here. Here we go. Debbie Lynn. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, can I get a general reading for Debbie Lynn? What can she expect in the near future? What say you, Holy God and Yeshua, the Christ? Anything and everything that she should know for her near future. What say you, Holy God, in the name of Yeshua? Debbie Lynn. Ooh. 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 Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Debbie Lynn. Debbie Lynn. Okay, I don't know if you're in a relationship or you're not in a relationship. However, looks like there's an offer coming to you. There's somebody coming into your life. I don't know if you're already in a relationship. If you're not, there's somebody coming in. If you are in a relationship, woo! There is some big change of events coming. You're moving in a whole new direction, a whole new exciting direction. And this is celebration, a wedding, a commitment, and a bunch of abundance coming in. So Debbie, if you're already in a relationship, it's going to step up. If there's going to be more romance, because this is the Knight of Cups. This is the Knight of Cups is like a knight in shining armor. It's a romantic suitor. It's somebody that wants to wine and dine you. Okay. And this is going to come unexpectedly. It's a sudden change of fortune. It's like, so if you've been in a relationship that's been stale and you don't know what's going on, or if you don't have anyone in your life, watch out. Somebody's coming into your life. Big sudden change of fortune. This is like going to happen like all of a sudden. And this is literally a card of you can't stop what's coming. And I'm getting that this is well deserved. This is something that you want, you've been waiting for. I'm getting that you've put yourself out there. You're a loving, kind person, and you deserve this. All right. There's a proposal there. I don't know if he's going to ask you to move in or if there is a proposal of marriage, but you're moving in a whole New direction, the Fool card, an exciting new adventure. That's my wedding card, engagement wedding card. And if you're not getting married, there's celebrations, celebrations, but there is some kind of a commitment. I'm getting marriage, wedding. And the last card was the Ace of Pentacles. This is a huge money card. This means that money's coming to you, either a sum of money, a new job, an opportunity. This is, or if there's a tangible manner, something's coming to you, property, any type. This is good luck with physical matters, money, a job offering, property. But this is phenomenal luck in all material matters. So Debbie, 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 look at this. Huh. Awesome, awesome reading. I don't think you could ask for anything better. And if this isn't a romantic relationship, then this is some kind of a job or situation that's going to bring you a lot of love. But I really think it's a romantic relationship. It doesn't matter. I'm 60. I live in the woods. I don't ever see anyone. It doesn't matter, Debbie. You're going to meet somebody. This is unexpected. And it doesn't matter if you're 60. You're not dead yet, are you? 60 is not old. It doesn't. Well, I'm telling you. Yeah, of course you weren't expecting that. Look it, sudden change of fortune, new direction. So Debbie, it doesn't matter if you live in the woods and you don't see anyone. It doesn't matter. You're 60. I'm telling you, your life is about to change, Debbie. So hold on to your hat. Hold on to your hat, Debbie. Just saying. And 60's young. I hate to tell you. I'm in my 50s, so 60's young. Wow, Debbie. That is a good reading, my soul sister. So you got some good things coming. A hot lumberjack. There you go, Debbie, a hot lumberjack. I'm telling you, Debbie. Hold on to your hat. Hold on to your hat, Debbie. That's a really, really great read. And some money's coming to you. Some money is coming to you. So you got some good news. So congratulations. Oh, this is Maya Starfire. This is great. Hi, Maya. She's my newbie. Welcome, Maya. Here we go. Here we go. Maya Starfire wants to know, are you on your right path for your purpose? Let's ask. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, Maya Starfire would like to know, is she on the right path for her purpose? Is she on the right path for her purpose? Yes or no, and anything that will bring clarity and understanding to this question. What say you, Holy God and Yeshua? Garden Hose says, maybe you'll meet a lost hiker. Debbie, maybe you'll meet a lost hiker. If some gorgeous person comes knocking on your door, didn't don't say I didn't tell you so. Ooh, let's see here. Wow. Yes, you are on your right path. Absolutely. And I got to tell you, things are going to happen very, very quick. You got the Eight of Wands. This is the quickest card in the deck. So yes, you are on the right path. Are you working with children? I see you collaborating with somebody and working with children. All right. I also see there's an offer coming. All right. Two offers coming. All right. And this is happening quick, very, very quick. So you are on the right path, honey. You are on the right path. I'd be curious to know if this involves children. Oh, you have kids. Okay. You have kids. Um, is this a mate? Because either there's a soulmate relationship, a marriage, or this is either a relationship or some kind of a harmony and agreement. So this is a soulmate relationship here, a soulmate relationship. and I'm getting offers and money. So, yeah, you are on the right path. Okay, you are on the right path. Um, there's a soulmate relationship. Is this the children's father? If it's not the children's father, then there's something coming in with you. And I also feel that your soulmate is going to be part of your divine path and your life's purpose. Debbie, I know you have children, but I'm going to tell you something. I see you working with children too. I see you working with children, and this is going to happen quick. And there's an offer coming. So the short of it is that yes, you're on your divine path, and I'm getting children big time. I know you have children, but I would be very curious to know if you want to work with children, but I'm seeing lots of children around you. I almost feel like, okay, you're with your youngest child, but I see you working with children in the future. I feel like part of your divine mission, your soul path, is something to do with children. So just put a pin in that. You are on your right path, though. You are on your right path, honey. You're definitely on your right path. And there's either a soulmate relationship or collab. If it's not a romantic relationship, then you're going to be collaborating with somebody that's like a soulmate. That's like from a past life. Because soulmates aren't just romantic relationships. They could be members of our family, they could be our friends, but I see you collaborating with this person, and there's a lot of harmony and agreement. So yes, you are on your divine path. So that's a yes, honey. Keep on keeping on. That could you see that happening? Good. Okay. Glad that resonates with you. So yes. Yes, yes. And I see you working with children. And your divine path is happening very, very quick. This right path is happening very, very quick. Okay. So I'm glad that resonates with you, hon. All right. All right. Now we have Miniloo. Miniloo would like a general reading. Here we go. And I'm going to switch up the decks here. Oh, sure. Holy God, Holy Spirit of God, and Yeshua the Christ, can I get a general reading for Miniloo? What can Miniloo expect in the near future? Anything that she should, need, would want to know from Miniloo. General reading for the future. What say you, Holy God, and Yeshua the Christ? Just need to put it back. Wow. This is the fourth time I got the Wheel of Fortune for a general reading. Folks, the next month is going to be epic for people. I feel like there's going to be a lot of breakthroughs and a lot of really, really great things happening for people. Like sudden windfalls and good news and just really, really great things happening. And there's no exception for you there, Minnie Lou. Wow. Six of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords, Ten of Cups, and Five of Pentacles. Okay, so Six of Pentacles. I'm getting you're going to be the recipient of generosity and you're going to be generous. I feel there's with money and finances, you're going to be just fine. Okay, I feel like with money, there's going to be money coming in. And I always feel like this might be money that's coming from somebody else. There's going to be some kind of windfall, or maybe, I don't know if it's an inheritance, but there's money coming to you. And I feel this is not money that's earned. I feel like someone's going to be generous with you. So I don't know if you're going to get an inheritance or something, but I feel there's some kind of material matter and money coming to you. And I feel the person that's going to bring this in is going to be generous. This is the card of being generous and generosity. And I feel like you're going to help a lot of people with this. Again, with the Wheel of Fortune, what did I just say? This is a sudden windfall. This is an unexpected occurrence that is in your favor. Again, you've helped a lot of people. You've been very generous and kind with your resources, with your time and energy, and with your love. So I feel like this is a sudden windfall, a sudden change of fortune. It's like all the good that you've put out is coming back to you. This is great, great luck, and it's going to happen very, very quick. Okay? But I also feel this might be overwhelming for you when this fortune happens and when this happens. So I feel like you might spend some time alone after it happens because I feel like it's going to be overwhelming for you. Because I feel like you're not gonna expect this, and it's like, even though good things gonna happen, we got the Four of Swords, so this means that you might spend some time alone, um, and I feel like even though good things are coming, there is a little caveat because I feel like good things are happening, but I also feel like there might be some people around you that might try to put a damper and put a kinda axe in this good luck that's happening to you, so there's a sudden change of fortune coming, but I also feel that there's some things that might be attached to this. So, with this good windfall, there's a good and bad, meaning that good things are coming, and I feel there's generosity, and I feel there's an offer, and someone's going to be generous. But read the fine print because I feel there's more to it than meets the eye. I'm not saying that this is bad, but I am saying that a lot of times when good happens, there's also people that try to come in and kind of stop the good. And I'm also getting to that. I'm not saying that this person or this situation is bad, but I'm also getting that there's more to it than meets the eye. So use your discernment, okay? Because I am getting that there's a substantial amount of finances coming to you. This is going to make your family very, very happy. Because this is love, happiness, peace, and joy. And I'm feeling that this situation, this money, this windfall is going to affect your whole family. Okay? Um, so I almost feel like this windfall that's going to happen is going to affect your whole family. And like I said, the 10 of Cups is this is blessings, happiness, harmony. However, there is a situation where I feel like there's somebody in your family that's not in the up and up that's going to try to stop this. If this is an inheritance, just be careful of siblings and people because I feel like something's coming to you. However, in the end, they might try to take something from you. So just really, really make sure. I'm getting you need to keep your mouth shut and not share a lot of information because I feel like somebody is going to try to steal this or kibosh this happiness. And I also feel too that because of this windfall, somebody might be walking away from you. So please be smart with your money. Please be smart with with what's happening. If I feel like with this generosity, somebody's going to be very generous with you. But I also feel if you're not smart, if you don't protect yourself legally, if you don't keep your mouth shut, and I mean, when this happens, I'm getting that you're going to want to tell people, and I feel like you're going to want to spread the word, but I almost feel like you should keep it to yourself because there's some kind of strings attached to this. And I'm not necessarily saying that you shouldn't take the offer or this financial windfall or this present or this abundance or this gift that's coming to you, but I'm also getting there's some stipulation to it. And I'm also getting there might be some members of your family that might try to kibosh it, and you could end up losing some of this or losing your money and somebody walking away. So be smart with this when this change of fortune comes. Be smart with it. Make sure you make sure before you sign on the dotted line or trust anyone, you know all the ramifications. I would hire a lawyer maybe or find out your legal some about I'm getting there's some kind of you might have to sign paperwork or something. So I'm getting that make sure you seek legal advice because I'm getting that if you don't play this right, if you just trust people and take them on on their word, you could end up losing the money and losing this windfall. So just don't tell anyone about this. Seek legal advice and keep it tied to your chest, and you'll be just fine. Okay. So I hope that resonates with you. Good news is coming, but unfortunately, there's also some shyster. There's some kind of trickery and deceit, and there's hidden things. So just keep your head on a swivel, be smart, and don't make any promises or don't make any contracts or don't make any agreements until you know the full picture. Use your heart and your discernment, use your intuition, and seek legal advice. That's what I'm getting. Okay, we have two more questions left. We're almost down to the nitty gritty. We have Karen and then Katrina. So here we go. General reading for Karen. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, can I get a general reading for Karen Hunter? Let me do this. There we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, can I get a general reading for Karen Hunter? Anything that she should, need, would want to know in her near future. Anything and everything that will give her clarity and understanding. What say you, Holy God, in the name of Yeshua? General reading for Karen Hunter. What say you, Holy God, in Yeshua? Well, two things I'm getting, two cards that fell right out. One was the Hanged Man and one is the Six of Swords. So there's a situation that's been on hold. You feel the situation where you feel stuck or you feel it's been held up. I'm telling you right now, this situation is about to break through. There's clarity. So from the darkness into the light. So whatever's been held up, if you feel like you've been stuck or a situation, there's been no movement and it's been at a hold or a standstill, there's breakthrough coming. This is a rite of passage for you. So clear skies ahead, better times ahead, and there's a breakthrough. Okay, so that's good right there. All right. You are in a really, really season of manifestation power. So I'm getting that you need to be very cognizant of what you think, what you do, because you are a big manifester. And I'm getting you have a lot of power. And right now, more than ever, there's hardly any veil, and we create our reality. So I'm getting that you have the ability to manifest everything you want. You can have all your resources. So be very, very cognizant of where you focus your time and attention, because where your focus goes, your life goes. Okay. You also got the strength card. This is a phenomenal card. This is indicative of health and happiness. And this is also something you've been waiting for. There's some kind of cherished wish and some kind of goal that you've been waiting for. I think this something you've been waiting for a very long time is about to pop and happen. And this is something you worked very hard for. So you're going to get your wish. This is your goal. But I'm also getting to if you've had any health issues or anything to do with your health, mental, physical, even metaphysical, beautiful card. Great luck. This is abundance, happiness, health. Beautiful card. So you have really, really good manifestation powers, and something good is going to happen to you. The strength card is it's a goal that you've worked very hard for, and it hasn't been handed to you, and it's something you've been waiting for. But I'm also getting great luck with every aspect of your life. The strength card is just an overall great life. This is also indicative of passion too. So I don't know if you're in a romance or whatever, but this is passion and a lust for life. Okay. Now you got the world card. So you're definitely leveling up. Look at there's three major arcana. So you're about to embark in a really big life change. This is you leveling up. I feel like you've been really, really stuck and you've been waiting for a breakthrough. And here you go. This is beautiful. This means like you're leaving the past behind and all the things that no longer serve you, and you're leveling up. Beautiful card of completion, happiness. So you're going to get to where you're going and it's going to happen quick. And there's something that you've been waiting for that's really going to happen. And this is you completing one cycle in your life because I feel like you've just been stuck and you've been wanting a change and it's going to happen quick. This is also a very successful card in completion. Now, however, you did get the Five of Pentacles. So I do want to say that you also have to keep your head on a swivel and you also have to be very smart because just like with the last reading, when you have success, there's always these bastards. There's always these arseholes that you think that should be happy for you. But unfortunately, sometimes the people that are nearest and dearest to you, they're not happy for you. They're green-eyed monsters. They're jealous. They're envious. And we also know if these people have attachments and they're not very spiritually aware or awakened, the dark can use them. So just make sure that you are very, very cognizant of the people you have around you and be very, very cognizant of your money because I do feel there's a leveling up in your finances. And if you're not smart and if you don't do your homework, you might lose some money. Because this is financial loss and loss of oneself and a loss of faith. Not faith, like a loss of your capabilities, like you're feeling like after you've won this goal, someone might try to shyster you, someone might try to trick you or steal from you or take something from you. And it's like you might feel like everything, all the good that just happened, it's like you lose faith in yourself. So good things are coming. However, just like the last reading, try to keep the good things to you. I know you're going to want to go, look what's happening to me. This is great. However, there are people that might say, "Oh, that's good for you," and meanwhile, they're wishing you ill. So, be smart, keep your moves and keep things tied to your chest. Be very smart with your money. If you have to sign any paperwork or anything like that, make sure that you do your research. Because I'm getting with the good, and you have a lot of manifesting power and a lot of good things happening to you. Unfortunately, there might be some people that are going to try to rain on your parade and try to bring you down. So be very, very cognizant. Other than that, good things are happening, my soul sister. So very, very good reading, but just I know we want to celebrate and tell people good news, but I'm feeling that maybe you should I feel there's certain people that you know are green-eyed monsters and that aren't going to be happy for you. So maybe you shouldn't tell them and be very, very smart with your money. Okay. Because I'm telling you, there's some people that might try to bring you down. But other than that, it's an epic reading. All right. Last but not least, Katrina. Katrina is the last one. Here we go. Miss Katrina. Here we go. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua. Is J.J. Taylor my future husband sent by God? Ooh, let's ask. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua. Is J.J. Taylor Katrina's future husband sent by God? Is J.J. Taylor? Is he Katrina's future husband sent by God? Yes or no? Yes or no? And anything that will bring clarity and understanding to this question. What say you, Holy God and Yeshua? The Christ. I hate to tell you, Katrina, I didn't get many love cards. I don't think so, honey. I hate to say this, but I think you're going to be with him, but I also feel like you're not getting the full picture. Unfortunately, honey, I'm sorry to say that there's some trickery and deceit there. All right. And there's some kind of conflict. Okay. I see you being on your own, honey. I'm sorry. All right. I just feel like there's something with him that you don't know. There's something about him that you don't know. I got The Seven of Swords, that's somebody that's pulling the wool over your eyes. That's somebody that's not presenting themselves as they should be. There's something that he's hiding from you. He's trying to trick you about. And the Five of Wands is conflict. So, is he still married? There's something there, and there's a legal matter. So something's going on here. So, sweetheart, I hate to give you bad news, and I wish I could say that yes, but I don't know. It's not looking like it. And I see you alone and independent. So I'm going to say no, honey. I don't know. And I hate to give you bad news. And please don't shoot the messenger, but I don't think you're getting the full picture with him. And I also feel that he's going to string you along. So I'll have to say no, honey. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I can't lie to you. I can't tell you what you want to hear. So no, and be very, very wary because he's not being honest with you. And there's things that he's hiding. So I'm so, so sorry. That's a no. I'm sorry, Katrina. I'm sorry. All right. That's the end. Oh, I feel so bad, Katrina. I hate giving bad news, but I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. So I love you, my soul sister. I'm sending you love and blessings and light. All right, folks, I think that's it. Oh, I hate giving bad news. It's never easy. But I think you should definitely know. Oh, where did one back in? All right. That's it. I think that's it. Mitzi Carter, did you buy the reading after or before? When did I end read? Yeah, Mitzi, I think you bought your reading afterwards. Did you buy your reading? All right, I'm going to do Mitzi Carter's reading and that's it. I'm going to do Mitzi Carter's reading and then we're done. We're done after Mitzi Carter. Okay? That's it. Oh, I hate giving people bad news. I hate it. I'm sorry. All right, Mitzi, here is your general reading, and then we are done. M Light. So this is M Light, Mitzi M Light. So this is for you, Mitzi. General reading. Here we go. And then we be done. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, can I get a general reading for Mitzi? Or M Light. She says M Light in her chat. So I am sorry if I'm getting your name wrong, Mitzi or M Light. What can Mitzi expect in the near future? Anything that Mitzi should, need, or would want to know in the near future. A general reading for Mitzi M. What say you, Holy God, and Yeshua the Christ? Wow. Ooh, this is a deep one, Mitzi. Two cards fell out and very interesting. Oh, wow. Here we go. I'm sorry, Katrina. I'm sorry, honey. I'm glad you said it's okay. I'm sorry. I'm glad you don't hate me. All right, Mitzi, you're out there still. There's a battle between good and evil in your life. I got the Devil card and the Emperor card. There is a huge battle between good and evil in your life. So, sister, you need to pray up. You need to get good with God because there is some negative negative. I'm getting that the devil's trying to work through circumstances and people in your life to get to you. So really, really, you need to get good with God. I almost feel that you are good with God, but I'm getting that because you are a light and you are good with God, that there's some dark energies trying to get to you. There is a battle between good and evil with the people that are close to you in your life. It could be to do with your children, okay? Because I got the children card, okay? So I'm getting that if you have children, family members, there are some family members, some children that are, there's things that you're not seeing. They're illusion and delusions, okay? So You really need to be very, very cognizant of your children, your family, because I feel like the dark might be trying to work through them to get to you. And there also could be some addictions and things that you might not know about. If there's drinking, partying, alcoholism, that's how the dark gets through people. I'm getting alcohol. There's someone near and dear to you that is drinking a lot. Okay? Drinking a lot. So be very, very wary and make sure you pray up. Okay? There is going to be some clarity, and I feel like this is going to come out in the open. Okay? I feel like there's a situation. I feel there's a child or a kid. So there's a situation with either a grandchild or a child or somebody that like a child, and I feel there's a hidden addiction. And this is really gonna bring the child down and try to bring you down. I'm getting you're very full of light, and I feel you do have a connection with God. And because you do have a connection with God, those that are connected to God and are of the light are more susceptible to attack. That's okay. You are connected with God because I got the Ace of Swords. So there's going to be a clarity and a breakthrough, and God will get you through this. But you really, really have to pray over your family, do protection prayers. If you feel like do a lot of cleansing of your home, because I'm getting that you are very bright light and the dark sees you and is going to use people that are near and dear to you. Okay. I also feel it's your child, one of your children. So the hand of God is upon you, but there is some things that you don't know about that one of your children, your grandchildren is doing that's opening them up to the dark. When we're drunk, when we have addictions like sex, porn, whatever it is, I'm getting alcohol and partying. This needs to be done. And you need to be strong. And if your child is doing things that are not in the up and up, you need to separate from your child and because I'm getting that this is going to negatively impact your life. Okay, this is resonating with you. You understand. Okay. Okay, I'm glad this is resonating with you. There's clarity and breakthrough in your life too. And I'm also getting there's good luck coming. However, like I said, big battle between good and evil in your family. Good will win. However, it might take its toll. Now, I am getting you're divinely guided. Yeah, I'm getting you. This is a child. You're a phenomenal mother. You are a phenomenal mother and you have it all. And why am I getting Mother Mary? Do you have a connection with Mother Mary or do you pray the rosary? Because I'm getting a huge connection with the Divine Mother with you. And I'm also getting that if you call in the Divine Mother, Mother Mary, she will help with this situation with your child. Okay? I'm getting the mother, Mother Mary, and you have a big connection with her. And I'm getting the Divine Mother. You have such a motherly energy, and I'm getting the Divine Mother is with you. So call in Mother Mary, especially. Okay? I'm getting that if you bring in Mother Mary and you have a huge connection with her, she will help you with this. And the final card is the Nine of Pentacles is that you're going to succeed. You're going to succeed and you're going to break through. I feel like one of your children is really not in a good way. And you have to be strong. You have to be strong. And it's like I'm getting tough love with you. But if you bring in Mother Mary, do your prayers. I feel like you're going to be fine because this is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is complete independence. This is sovereignty. And this is a really good card with money and abundance. So I feel that if you do your prayers, really, really be strict with your child or your grandchild, whatever it is, I'm getting that you are going to succeed. You're going to be sovereign and independent from this situation. I'm also getting to I just feel sovereignty. I'm getting sovereignty and independence. And there might be a situation where you might be on your own a little bit and you might have to kind of isolate yourself. but I'm getting that in the end, you are going to succeed. The Nine of Pentacles is sovereignty. It's also a card of abundance. So I'm also getting materially and money matters. God is going to bless you. So you're not going to have to worry about money. And I'm getting this is money that's going to, this isn't just pocket change, like I said before. This is enough abundance that you're going to be taking care of yourself and your family. However, like I said, there is a huge battle between good and evil in your family. You will succeed. And let me know if that your intuition's telling you that too. Yes. Big time Mary, Mother Mary. I'm not talking Mary Magdalene. I'm talking Mother Mary. So you have a lot of power, Mitzi. You will defeat the dark and you and your family will be better for it, but you have to be strong and tough love is what I'm getting. Okay. And thank you so much for buying your general reading. I appreciate you, Mitzi. All right, let me just make sure I haven't missed anyone before I sign off for the evening. And we're good. All right, my Soul Tribe family. Thank you so much for everyone joining. Thank you for everyone that's bought a reading. I appreciate you. Again, if anyone's interested in the energy, the group energy release therapy session that's going to happen on the 20th, this Monday, excuse me, this Friday. Why I say Monday, this Friday. There's still a few slots left in the description of this video. Click on the link. And other than that, that's right. Just pray. Just pray, Mitzi. Just pray. You're connected to God. Thank you, Garden Hoe. Garden Hoe, you're so wonderful. Thank you, my Garden Hoe. You are fantastic. Folks, I love you so much. I'll be doing this. I might do these. I don't know if I'll do these lives every Sunday, but I try to do these once a week or every other couple weeks. So if you didn't get to purchase a reading with me today, you'll have an opportunity to do it. I'm sending you so much love, folks. And what's my last word of my last words of advice? Love yourself. Love yourself and trust yourself. You're phenomenal. You're wonderful. God loves you and adores you. So treat yourself the way you would treat your child, your beloved pet, or your best friend. Give yourself the love and intention that you seek from the world. Love yourself. Have faith in yourself. You're loved. You are a daughter or you are a son of God, and God loves you. And I love you too. So God bless you guys. I will see you soon. Bye.